Okay, and we're back. Week 7 of the NFL is here, and I am not excited to see the Chargers in their stupid yellow uniforms, but let's get into it. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
So we're gonna have a whole bunch of big birds out there on Sunday. Big birds. Not stoked about it. Gotta tell you, not stoked about it. But there's a few interesting matchups this weekend. There's a few that are honestly perplexing, but we'll get into all that stuff. Eric, how are you doing, man?
I'm tired as heck, but I'm excited for this week of football.
Of course, football is the only good thing that's going on right now, and I agree with you. I'm exhausted. I don't know, what was it today? Is it the rain? I think I might be getting sick. I don't know. It's just let's just power through this one. Before we get into it, let me just give you a quick reminder that any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at DarioSDW and at Super Dario World. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. If we make it up to 10,000 subs, I will go on a 10,000-mile road trip before the end of the season, by the way. So there's a time limit on that. There's a time limit. And you kind of want to subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with all the NFL misinformation and spam and all that stuff that got us canceled last week. Or actually, no, 2 days ago. So actually it's yesterday. Dude, I don't even know what day I'm looking.
You know, you said last week, and I believed you too.
That's because it's the Costanza thing. It's not a lie if you believe it. So let's just get into this. First off, we still have one super defeated team in the NFL, and that's of course the New Jersey Jets. Honestly, there should have been a bet for this because I would have taken it. I would have definitely taken this one. And the hot seat keeps getting hotter for certain head coaches, particularly for the Tennessee Titans, who fired Brian Callahan and currently have former Chargers head coach Mike McCoy as their interim head coach. So who knows what the hell happens there. But yep, first firing of the season. There you go. What was that face? What were you looking at? What were you thinking?
I'm trying to remember how I feel about Mike McCoy.
He wasn't good.
I know he wasn't good, but after Staley, it was like, you know, actually looking back, I could tolerate McCoy.
Maybe. I don't know.
Lynn was also okay. I hated fucking Norv Turner. That's for sure.
Yeah. The hottest seats in the NFL are currently, I think, Zach Taylor of the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike McDaniels of the Miami Dolphins actually had him to be the first person to get fired. Brian Daboll's seat is not looking as bad after beating, the defending Super Bowl champs division rivals. So he might actually save his job. And newly added Aaron Glenn of the New Jersey Jets. Now, I get it. It's his first season. He should not have that much heat on him. However, the Jets have just looked so terrible. And every single decision right now looks like it's not reflecting well on him. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get into our picks for Week 7 of the 2025 season, and we begin Thursday Night Football with an AFC North showdown. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the number one in the AFC North, the leaders in the AFC North, Pittsburgh Steelers, visiting the Cincinnati Bengals, whose quarterback, I guess, is Joe Flacco. So I'm going to go first on this one because it's pretty easy. Steelers have been looking competent. The Bengals have not. So that's it. I don't care if it's on the road. I don't care if it's anything. The Bengals appear to be dead in the water. The Steelers, their defense is good, and they're moving the ball. So give me the Steelers. Eric, who do you like?
Okay. Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because you sound like freaking RoboCop over there. I don't know if it's your internet or mine. Anyways, I'm going with the Steelers here. I don't think any sane person would go for the Bengals at this time.
Nope. All right. Let's see. God picked home, so God picked the Cincinnati Bengals. Interesting move. Next, the London game. We have the Los Angeles Rams visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Eric, you go first.
All right. For this one, same record, actually. Fun enough.
Yeah.
But I think right now I'm more impressed with Mr. Staffy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
the injuries to Puka
Although
Nacua.
Jacksonville is playing at home technically, so they do have home field advantage.
I mean, they
technically.
play there every fucking year. So the injuries to Puka Nacua, not good. However, I mean, Jacksonville got their asses kicked by the Seahawks, and I think the Rams beat the Seahawks, if I'm not mistaken. So I might be wrong on that, but still, I think the Rams are a good team, and I'm not sure about the Jacksonville Jaguars yet. So give me the Rams. Let's see what God says. God went away, so God picked the Rams as well. Yeah, I mean, listen, I get the Jacksonville Jaguars defense has been good, but it's the offense that I'm not convinced by yet. You know, yet. Anyway, we have the New Orleans Saints. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints visiting the Chicago Bears, who just took down the Commanders. So the New Orleans Saints have not looked terrible. They have not looked good, but they have not looked terrible. I expected them to look terrible. The only game that they've actually looked like total losers is against the Seahawks. Chicago Bears are on a winning streak. They've won 3 games in a row. So, and they're at home. Give me the Bears. I think it's the first time I've ever said that. But yeah, Bears at home. They're on a hot streak. It's a bad team. Give me the Bears. Eric, what do you like?
I think I'm gonna go with the Bears as well. I was very impressed with their performance on Monday. I would think they good old Ben Johnson there might be figuring things out.
Yeah.
And what the heck, you know, I'm feeling a little wild. Let's go with the Bears.
God picked home. All right. So cool. Next. Oh my God. God went against the Saints. You think it's the Pope?
Got to. Oh, there is a conflict here, huh?
Yep.
The holiest of game.
Exactly. Next, battle for the bottom of the barrel. We have the Miami Dolphins visiting the Cleveland Browns. Eric, you go first.
This one is going to be a game that I will probably not watch, but...
You think?
Browns at home, they have a good defense. Give me the Browns.
Man, I agree with you. But it does not seem like a terrible place to make a move. But nah, I'm not gonna make a move on the Dolphins. Are you kidding me? Like, the vibes in freaking Miami are terrible right now. Terrible. Like Tua talking crap about leadership. Mike McDaniel talking about, you know, heavy is the crown of the franchise QB. The vibes are just not good, and I trust the Cleveland defense way more than, you know, anything the Dolphins have. So give me the Browns.
I don't trust either offense, but I trust the Browns defense.
Yeah, and you know what? People have asked me, like, dude, why is Stefanski not in the hot seat yet? And I mean, he probably should be. Kevin Stefanski, the head coach of the Browns, but the Browns have looked competent. You can tell what the missing piece is, and that's they miss a quarterback. You know, if only they've gotten somebody like Baker Mayfield a few years ago, you know, with the number 1 overall pick, their franchise would be made right now, but they didn't. Oh wait. Oh. Anyway, next we have the red hot New England Patriots visiting the dumpster fire that it's the Tennessee Titans. Now, the Tennessee Titans did just let go of their head coach. Will that give them enough momentum for them to win? I doubt it. And like I said, the Patriots, they're looking red hot right now. I remember the freaking Mike McCoy offense. Not impressed. Give me the Patriots. Like, Mike Vrabel is doing a phenomenal job over there in New England. Drake May looks to be the real deal. Tennessee, they need to not, you know, kill their quarterback in the middle of a game. They actually need to protect them. So until that changes, give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots as well. I mean, a team gets a new head coach, sometimes gives them new life, but right now they're not resuscitating until next season. What are we talking about here?
Nope, not even close. God picked away. Even God was with the Patriots. Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. Eric, who do you like?
The meteor. I mean, who are we kidding here? We're gonna go with the good old Patty Mahomes over here. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on.
All right, so this is the first game with Rashee Rice back. So theoretically, we're gonna see, you know, the actual Kansas City defense unleashed. I'm not that impressed by the Chiefs yet with everything they've done. People are saying they're back. I don't see it. So it's a
yeah, but are you
divisional.
impressed with the Raiders?
No, I'm not at all. The Raiders have given fits to the Chiefs before. You remember they should have beat them last season, but if it wasn't for that really bizarre fumble that the refs called off, but then they were like, "Oh no, the play stands." It was really a weird season and a really weird game. That being said, we just had ref shenanigans last week, and the Raiders just look terrible. So until given evidence of the contrary, even though it would be great to see both the Raiders and the Chiefs with the same record, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on this one. Let's see what God says. God went away. God went with the Raiders. Traitor. Next.
Ugh.
Yep. Next, we have an interesting matchup. The Philadelphia Eagles visiting the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings coming off of their bye week. I have no idea who the quarterback's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Wentz. I don't think it should be Wentz. I don't think JJ McCarthy can play yet. So Philadelphia Eagles had kind of a mini bye, and you know, because they played Thursday, they got embarrassed. However, they are on the road. So, man, this is tough. But let me just really quickly see who's the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. You know, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. This should be a bounce back game for the Eagles. They had more than enough time to prepare. Although the Vikings also had 2 weeks to prepare, still, give me the Eagles. Eric, who do you like?
Man, I have not been impressed with the Eagles as of late, but I think given the fact that they got their ass whipped, they gotta start playing 4 quarters of football soon, huh?
They should. And I actually kind of want the Eagles to kick their ass, like for it to be a physical game, because the Vikings play the Chargers in a short week. So if they get their asses kicked by the Eagles and they have a short week against the Chargers, advantage Chargers. So I'm kind of really rooting for the Eagles on this one.
Let's go with the Eagles, god damn it.
All right. God went away. So God picked the Eagles as well. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers visiting the New Jersey Jets. Now, this is weird because usually after, you know, an international game, teams get a bye week. So I don't know what the hell is going on and why the Jets didn't get a bye week. I heard something that's maybe if it doesn't count against their home games, they like the international game does not count against their home games, they don't need to take the bye week. But I don't know, it's weird. I really don't know what the hell's happening. But still, you go first, actually.
Oh man, is this gonna be the week?
That the what?
Do we think so?
Listen, the way that the Panthers are playing, 3-3, shutting out a divisional opponent, you would think that if not now, when? I don't see it happening this week. Again, they just came back from London. They should have taken their bye week. I don't think they're going to be ready for the Panthers.
I think I'm gonna stick with the Jets fucking suck. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the first time we're actually seeing them become dysfunctional, the Jets. Like Garrett Wilson was really upset over the halftime shenanigans that I told you of them going for it with a fake punt on 4th down and then doing nothing with it once they converted it. So I think things are starting to collapse over there in New Jersey. So God picked away. So even God's picking the Panthers. Everybody's just staying away from the Jets. Good. Next, and like I said, another weird one. We have the New Jersey Giants playing the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos who played in London last week. So if anybody needed a bye week, it was probably the Broncos because they played on the road in Philly. They went directly to London, and at least now they're at home. But still, like, I don't know what's happening. But you got two up-and-coming QBs. You have two nasty front sevens. Two good running backs, J.K. Dobbins, Cam Scatterboo. The difference here, I guess, is that one team's been slightly more competent than the other for longer, and they're at home. I don't know. I don't think the Broncos are going to be ready for this, but I don't want to. Man, I don't want to pick the Giants. I really don't. I want them to win, though. Can they pull the upset? You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go with the Giants. Fuck it.
Oh, snap.
They had a mini bye. They had a mini bye week. They're coming off a high. The Broncos should have had a bye week. I don't know why they didn't take it. So I'm just off of that. One team's got to be way better rested than the other. And they're very similar, at least on paper. So screw it. Give me the Giants. Risky, I know, but I honestly, this is probably one that's gonna make me look like an idiot on Sunday. But whatever. If I get it right, I'll look like a genius.
I mean, Jackson Dart is becoming the most unpredictable man in sports entertainment. But for the moment, I'm gonna stick with that Denver Broncos defense. Unfortunately,
yeah. I mean,
most of my picks this week are gonna be based off defense. I don't trust offenses anymore.
I mean, I get it. Good defense at home. I kind of wanted to pick them, but I needed to make a move, and this felt like better than the freaking Raiders or the Jets or anything. God went away, so God picked the Giants as well. So me and God are on a boat here. Next, we have the Indianapolis Colts playing the Los Angeles Chargers in their stupid yellow uniforms. That honestly, I'm going to be at the stadium, so I'm going to actually get to see them in person. If they win, they're going to be the most beautiful uniforms ever. The Colts currently stand alone at the top of the AFC, record of 5-1. Do we think that the Chargers can survive here? You want to do? Actually, you go first. I don't even know what I'm doing. Go ahead.
Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna be a little real here. I want to pick the Chargers here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you the main reason why.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes. You're drinking. All right. Fair enough.
I've been drinking heavily, and yes, this
right.
helps my judgment.
Listen, on paper, this is not a great matchup. You got the Colts with the probably offensive player of the year throughout the first 6 weeks, Jonathan Taylor, and you got the Charger defense who have not been able to stop the run. In fact, I think for the past 3 weeks, they've had at least 150 yards on the ground by each team. So it's like the Commanders, the Giants, and the Dolphins gashed them for at least 150. And if you remember, J.K. Dobbins was gashing them on the floor as well, but they didn't use him. So it's not great. Can they stop him? I mean, if they get Khalil back, if Khalil Mack is back, which he was training this week, and Denzel Perryman is back, which he was training this week, they have a better shot. On offense, I mean, the Cardinals were carving the Colts up. The Cardinals should have won that game. So it's not impossible. If you look at the Colts, the games the Colts have won, who they beat? They beat the Raiders. The Broncos was legit. They actually should have beaten the Rams. They beat the Cardinals. And there's other two that we were like, are they for real? For real? I don't know. But it looks like they're beatable. Looks like it. Again, I'm not happy about the Chargers injury situation right now. And I'm not happy about their run defense. But they can win it. And so since they're at home And since I'm gonna be there and I can't be rooting for the other fucking team, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I don't care if they lose. I don't want them to get their ass kicked. Next, oh no, God, let's see what God says. God picked home as well. So there you go. I'm nervous, man. This could get really ugly. This could get like Tampa Bay Buccaneers ugly, but we'll see.
I'm gonna blame you if they lose.
Fair enough. Next, we have the Washington Commanders visiting the Dallas Cowboys. This one's tough, man. The Commanders couldn't beat the Bears. But are the Bears good? And the Dallas Cowboys, they've looked really good on offense. The issue has been the defense. They just don't have one. And you know what? I've been really annoyed about this, but I haven't complained. You know what really bugs me about the Cowboys? If you look at their helmets, the blue here, and you look at the blue on the uniforms, they don't match. It's really, it bothers me. I don't know why, but it really, really bothers me. Does it bother you?
No, but I do actually. So this is related to the Cowboys actually.
Okay.
Have you seen the new King of the Hill?
Yes. I loved it. It was great.
Have you seen the episode with the Cowboys?
The Jerry Jones? Yep. Is that's how most Cowboy fans feel? I agree. Like it happened again. Yeah, dude, by the way, the new season of King of the Hill, it's great. I think the worst episode's probably the first one. That from there, it's honestly, it's pretty awesome. Like, it does feel like King of the Hill. Anyway.
It's an actual good reboot.
Exactly.
Which is a miracle.
Yep. So who'd you pick?
Oh, fuck. Commanders.
Okay. Any particular reason?
I like them better.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, it's a divisional game. I didn't like the way the Commanders looked. It's a short week for them, but I don't trust the Cowboys. I'm not going to make a move on the Cowboys. Like, they've surprised me, and they might surprise me again. I don't trust them right now. Next, I'm sorry, God picked away. So God, even God went with the Commanders. Next, we have the Green Bay Packers visiting the Arizona Cardinals, who may or may not play Kyler Murray, because I don't know why he didn't play last week, but whatever. Both teams who have been, let's just say, not as good as expected. Now, the Packers are at least winning. They have a winning record. The Cardinals, they don't. They are 2-4. They're at home, which is apparently a place they can't play. So give me the Packers. Again, I don't like it, but the Packers should be good enough to beat the Cardinals, especially the way they're playing, especially if Marvin Harrison doesn't play, and especially if their number one running back is a guy they got off the practice squad. So give me the Packers.
I'm pretty comfortable with the Packers on this one. I think they're gonna. I mean, they almost fumble it against freaking Joe Flacco, but
yeah, but
they got the W at the end.
Maybe that's their kryptonite, you know. God picked the Cardinals. Interesting. Next, we have
at home.
Yeah. Next, we have the primetime game, the Sunday Night Football game. We have the Atlanta Falcons visiting the San Francisco 49ers. So you go first, I think.
Oh, man. After this week, this actually became kind of a tough pick.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Falcons played some damn good football. But I think I'm going to stick with rooting against them with the 49ers. That's my pick.
Okay. Man, I wanted to pick the 49ers. Like, I agree. The defense for the Falcons looks nasty, but but they're playing on a short week. 49ers are at home. They did lose Fred Warner, which sucks, but they might be getting Kittle back. So I want to pick the 49ers, but I got to make a move, and the Falcons, the way that they played last week, do not look like a terrible option for a move, so I'm going to pick the Falcons here. I don't like it. My mouth feels dirty, but give me the Falcons. Got picked away. Yeah, I know. And next, the first of the Monday night double hater. Double hater. Fuck it. I don't like it. It's really annoying. You can't watch both games comfortably. But we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the Detroit Lions. Interesting matchup in many ways. Last season, this game was phenomenal. Man, the Detroit Lions, they're gashed up on defense. Especially their secondary. Brian Branch got suspended. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all their wide receivers are injured. Who knows who's even going to play? I mean, they might get them all back. They might get none of them back. So who knows? Bucky Urban's also injured. So we don't know exactly who's even playing. However, like, my heart tells me that the Buccaneers are going to win because they've been playing better overall the entire season. But it's the Lions at home. They just got embarrassed on prime time, so I think they've got that extra motivation. I mean, this goes against my rules. You need defense wins championships, and they don't have one. But I think you're going to pick the Bucs, so I'm going to at least take the Lions at home. Eric, who do you like?
No, I'm actually going to go with the Lions.
Really? Fuck. Should have went with the Bucs.
I feel like after they got embarrassed by the dirty Chiefs, I think they want to buy some kneecaps, and I think, unfortunately for the Bucs, their kneecaps are still pretty injured, so I think they got a good chance, and they're playing at home.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Bucs are going to win this one, but I already made my pick. God went away. God picked the Buccaneers. And finally, the final game of the weekend, we have the Houston Texans visiting the red-hot Seattle Seahawks. Eric, who do you like?
Sammy. I believe in Sammy officially. I'm all in.
Yep.
Super Bowl. Let's go.
All right, yeah, that defense looks nasty. Sam Darnold's moving the ball. They look efficient. Jackson Smith and Jigba looks legit. On the other hand, the Texans, they looked like crap the first 2 weeks. Maybe coming off their bye, they get their act together. But playing in Seattle is not an easy thing to do. And until they show me otherwise, I'm going to stick with the Seahawks. Let's see. Okay, God went away. So God picked the Texans. So there you go. Those are our picks for this week. And we kept it short. It's under 30 minutes. There you go. Is there anything else you want to bring up, or you want to just get this hell out of here and go to sleep because I'm exhausted?
No, actually, I'm gonna go watch an anime right now that I'm excited to watch.
Which one?
I believe you've seen it. It's called The Vision of Escaflowne.
Oh, it's a classic, man. Love it. Where are you watching it? Is it on Crunchyroll?
No, it's on the high seas.
Ah, phenomenal. I'm watching My Hero Academia. Love it. Anyway, as always, thank you for joining us. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Again, 10,000 subs, doing a 10,000 mile road trip, recording it, all that good stuff. So there you go. As always, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.